Hi everyone, it's Kalina here. So this is episode 4 of Monster Loves You. In our previous episode, we ascended to an elder, and let's see what's going to happen. Alright, 14 days left. Bravery is 92 out of 100, cleverness 100 out of 100, ferocity 66, honesty 49, and kindness is 100. Let's journey to Carmen and see what's going on. Paw print. You decide to check out the Carmen Carnival Mupsy recently mentioned. Following her map, you take lefts and right straight-ons until you look up and uh-oh. Sorry, just one second. Humans everywhere. What's that noise and smell and over there and that and looks like an organ grinder, monkey poop and mobs of human children and a tiger? Wait, tiger? The tiger is running through the crowd, right through the middle. Actually, that's because the crowd is scattering away from the tiger. Aren't humans afraid of tigers? Come to think of it, humans are scared of tigers and usually keep them in cages, don't they? Ha! What a laugh! Cut off some humans' escape route. Escape from the tiger. Fight the tiger before it gets away. Lure. Tigers aren't that smart. Lured it away. Well, I have high cleverness, so let's try luring it away. You climb into a bunch of floating balloons, and with the flex of your claws, pop them all. Pop. Colored scraps fly everywhere. The tiger looks for the sound of the noise, spies you, and charges. You lead it out of town, away from the frightened but safe humans. Okay, so it looks like I do have a monster and a human meter. Okay, let's try politicking. Caution. Elder Riddy wants you to stop using electricity from the humans. It's making us less monstrous, he explains, and it is a human thing through and through. You happen to know a bit about electricity. You shuffle forward and raise one claw, clearing your throat. All the elders turn to look and it says, you agree with me? No, and describe why electricity is great. No, and show how violent it is, and agree with Riddy that it's useless. Let's do honesty. You explain your point of view. Some of the younger elders start talking about doing more with electricity than keeping things cold or well lit. Explain that you know about electricity, the good and the bad. You describe some of the things you've seen, boxes with moving pictures, way to send messages by clicking one's fingers on a board, and the elders believe you. Of course they do. You're not thought of as a liar, after all. They're fascinated. The group agrees to look into new ways of electricity for the benefit of monster civilization. Riddy hisses and stalks away. So I've got 38 and 28. Let's go to Carmen. Question. An older human and many children sit in rows in a hot, echoing room. The older human drones on while the children look at everything but him, the windows, the clock, even your hiding spot. What's the older human saying? He's telling about lifeology. You know about that, but judging from expression, he doesn't seem to find it very interesting himself. Step in and show him how to teach, or stir things up and disrupt their doings. Let's try teaching him. You burst into the classroom and everyone stops to stare at you. For one precious moment, nobody does anything. Tell them about the workings of living beings and talk about the attitude behind doctoring. Let's do doctoring. You begin by telling them that you must know your own heart to work with the hearts of others. The children listen as you go on about compassion and its use in healing. You explain how kindness is the only real virtue, the origin of all others, and by the time the class is over, you're hopeful that some of the children will go on to become doctors. You leave surrounded by thankful humans. Okay, we'll go to Carmen again. Hugs. You're hiding in a shiny wood building. Two humans are holding hands in front of another human. He makes a lot of noise about a witness, and the other two look around disappointed at the empty room. Pull your hat over your head and offer to be a witness requires bravery. Quietly seek out another human to be a witness requires kindness or sabotage. Let's be kind. You sneak into the yard outside where another human is guarding. You make polite coughing noises until he puts the hose down to come look. Draw him into the building. He follows you towards the room with the other humans. He pauses, looks down to his filthy gardening clothes, then at the nice, clean floor. Get him to help. You reach up and pat the human on the back and make reassuring noises. He's hesitant, but then nods and kicks off his boots. His socked feet make no sound as he approaches the other humans to bear witness. As you leave, he winks on you. This is grand. The extra human doffs his hat and stands patiently while the others talk and kiss. Everyone is very happy, and you've made it happen. Let's go to Carmen. Feather. You're arguing with Elder Yumurg, who's much older than you but a little slow on the uptake. She insists that humans don't farm chickens. Explain that, in fact, they do farm chickens, and maybe she's right, drop the subject, agree that humans never do any good things. Let's explain. You go on about how plump and delicious chickens become under human protection and how many eggs they produce in the wooden nest boxes. Yumurg rolls her eyes unimpressed. Show that she's too cowardly to have seen the farms up close and bring back chicken from a farm as proof. You have no trouble getting into the farm. You return with a chicken so fat like a feathered balloon. Show him off. Impressed, Yumurg looks at the chicken and takes a bite. Another elder says maybe the humans do have some redeeming qualities. Let's politic. Question. Grimm shouts, might makes right. Proof replies, not always. We should talk more like the humans do. Agree with Farouk. Debate is powerful. Show him that might makes right is wrong. Requires ferocity. And humans talk. Show him how monsters do it. Let's debate. You make your argument for open and honest discussion, but nobody seems to agree. Come on, elders, you've got to believe it. It turns into a big fight and nothing is accomplished. Oh, that's sad. It's humans. Smoke, glow, crying. A human house is on fire. There's one small human outside, and is that a human baby inside? Where are the fire humans with their big red engine? Take action or get out of there. Let's take action. The little human's skin is burning and howls are weaker by the second. The heat's so fierce it's already starting to hurt you. Muster the courage and get the baby out of the house. Give yourself to shield the baby from harm, and don't let the child go to waste to eat it. Let's try helping. You feel like the fire is inside you now, as well as all around you. You spit up as much slime as you can to protect the baby, but it stops breathing. Let's keep him safe. You force what little breath you have left into the human's lungs, shielding the body with your own as the flames grow hotter. It coughs and spits and starts to wail. Humans are putting out the fire now, and you stagger to them, holding the baby for them to take. It clasps your claw with one tiny hand. Let's run away. Behind you, the humans cheer. If only every human felt this way about every monster. So let's politic. I gotta bring those up. Surprise face. Your fellow elders debate. Are humans more dangerous now? Is it time to reveal ourselves? Rise to take your turn. The air grows still. Birds stop singing. The silence is reverential. You turn and see the oldest monster sitting on a hovel roof, dwarfing it. It's watching you. Ugh. The oldest monster tilts its huge head and raises one of its 3 scaly eyebrows. Admit fear, but insist you must learn more. The best humans, like monsters, are fearless, and admit the humans are the biggest threat. Let's be honest and continue that line. Failure. You stammer out a speech without conviction. Everyone just thinks you're trying to look good for the oldest monster. They might even be right. Uh-oh. Let's try this again. This is not working well. Mopsy Moro outlines a plan for a defense against the humans. Fruitcake. I've seen it, friends. Every year humans offer it to each other, but nobody wants wants it. She can't possibly think that fruitcake is a weapon, right? Oh, but she does. Mopsy goes on, and if they fear it so, it must be a weapon, perhaps a deadly poison. One we can steal and turn against the humans if we need to. Explain the truth. Human fruitcake is delicious. It's not. It really isn't. Not a fan. Humans give fruitcake as gifts, sort of. Requires kindness, and let's anger the humans by stealing other little cakes. Let's do kindness. Everyone is shocked. She said surprising things before, but this is pretty blatant. Mopsy mutters something to a friend, too quiet for anyone else to overhear. Look at her expectantly. Mopsy mutters, "You are known for your generosity, so perhaps you are right. But I still want to get my claws on some fruitcakes." Alright, let's politic again. The spine doctor looks up from her current patient. She's working on a human knife, free from a younger monster's ribs. Humans are dangerous. Let's just watch and listen. She says, "Humans, no claws, so they make their own. Awful thing, a knife wound. Takes twice as much milkweed to patch up as a jaguar attack. Best to steer away, I say. Show your claws are as sharp as any knife, and explain how it's not all about fighting." Success. The scary knife you explain is used to spread jam on bread. Real knives are much worse. The spine doctor nods and looks a little shocked. Let's go to Carmen. Climbing. You watch as an elderly human tries to fix his house. He looks at the leaky roof with a sigh as it starts to rain and goes inside. How bad is the leak? Looks like a trickle of water will get into the attic from the storm. It might do some damage to the human's house. He also left his tools out. Steer clear, it's too dangerous. Brave the rain and the danger to repair the roof. Kindly protect his tools from the rain, and it's only letting some of the rain in, so we'll kind of fix it. Let's protect his tools. You cover the tools with your finest item. As you leave, you notice the human at the window. He's looking down at his slimy tools. You hope he appreciates them. He scratches his head, but you're fairly sure he's smiling. Alright, 3 days left. Let's politic. You're just concluding a thrilling speech to the other elders. Finally, something going smoothly. Snork, snark, rock, rock, snork. What the snack is that noise? Old Hamrag fell asleep in the middle of your speech. Again. His pig-like snout and 4 nostrils give his snores a poignant, lit, thunderous quality. You'd have better success whispering at the moon, Hamrag keeps snoring. Talk louder to be heard over the snoring. Hamrag wakes up, he looks around and says, "You know, humans are pretty nasty. They sharpen rocks and cut things out with them. They also kill each other all the time." Explain that humans don't do that anymore. Establish authority by fighting him, and agree with Hamrag that humans are primitive creatures. Let's try explaining things. You remind everyone that Hamrag's information is far out of date. Humans forge knives now, and they rarely kill each other. The old snatter says, "Suppose you're right." Okay, let's get up the humans again. You sneak up to an open window. A human sits on an overstuffed chair. Her back is to the desk covered in, wait, it's maps? With all X's on them. They're showing off locations of the monster towns alongside with badly sketched drawing of a monster with a knife stuck through it. Uh-oh. Alter the maps to teach her something. Confront her even though she could kill you, and teach the human a lesson. Let's do clever. You walk into the study quietly and begin moving the maps around. You realize that you can use maps to tell a story. You draw additional pictures here and there, rearranging the maps to show the human what she got wrong. You draw an artifact where blots once dug up and make a spiral where you got lost that time. Yes, this will help. Now you put it back. The human soon wakes up. You watch through the window as she studies the changed maps. After a while, she wipes a tear from one eye. You've gotten through. Okay, 1 day left. Let's politic, and hopefully that helps. Elder Prudence is tiring of the debate about living alongside the humans. Let's listen to her argument. Prudence says you can't even eat a squirrel without killing it first. Their bodies are only slimy around their assorted holes. Why bother talking to them? We're best off keeping our distance forever. She slumps down, disgusted. Accuse her of cowardice, unbefitting of a monster. Humans kill their food to spare them the pain, drool over her, or agree with her. Kindness. Success. One elder agrees with you. It makes sense. A series of grunts and snarls follows, and the crowd agrees that this explanation speaks well of the kindness of humans. Alright, I managed to 50-50. As you walk through the Portland Square, you think of your past. Life hasn't always been easy, but you've built up a reputation and you're quite well respected. Though monsters have always feared and loathed the humans in the past, your work towards improving relations has paid off. Monsters have now come to respect and even like them. Well done. Meanwhile, humans, who've once hated all monster kind, have come to understand that monsters aren't terrible, evil things. Rumor has it that the humans think pretty well of you. Shattering your reverie, a terrible commotion erupts. Elders and younger monsters alike are milling around in a great mob. Blots drops from a nearby roof. Humans! Humans are coming this way! Blistry says, that's wonderful! We can talk to them! It's true. Both monsters and humans meet in the whale mist. There's considerable shuffling of feet and claws. Everyone wants to talk, but nobody wants to make the first move. If only some monster were to speak up. Yes, if only. A few other elders are looking at you strangely enough. Slash one in their throat to show them who's boss, get lost, and welcome the humans as friends. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief as you put your best claw forward. It's the first step of a long journey, a journey on which monster and human will cooperate in all things. Universal prosperity. You dare to find the narrow gap between fear and hate. Now humans and monsters work together for the benefit of all. And so, monsters and humans worked, lived, and played together for many happy generations to come. Hooray for the future. The end. My final personality? 32 cleverness, 32 brave, 32, jeez, whew. 92 bravery, 100 cleverness, 66 ferocity, 49 honesty, and 100% kindness, and I had 53 respect from my monster kind. And there you have it. This is Monster Loves You. I may go back and try and get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 other endings of this game, but we'll see how it goes and if I have any time. Again, sorry for the yawning, it's been a very long day. But again, this is Kalina, and I hope you enjoyed this short little series. It's a very cute game where your choices shape your end decision, and I quite like it. It's very good in teaching kind of like morality. I definitely put it towards any age group. However, like, this may fare well with children. There is some slightly darker topics, but for the most part I think it would appeal to all ages. But yeah, this is Monster Loves You. Take it easy.